Ladies and gentlemen, dear subscribers, today we're diving into the dramatic behind-the-scenes story of Queen Elizabeth II's final hours and the family dynamics that played out during this historic moment. This remarkable story reveals how long-standing tensions between the royal family members influenced even their farewell to Britain's longest-reigning monarch. Let's uncover what really happened when the royal family rushed to Balmoral Castle on that fateful day. The protocol following the Queen's death was meticulously planned for decades under the codename Operation London Bridge. This extensive document detailed every possible scenario after Her Majesty's passing. Despite leaving the royal family in early 2020, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had always planned to be at the Queen's bedside together when the time came. When Queen Elizabeth unexpectedly died at Balmoral Castle in Scotland on September 8, 2022, only Harry traveled to be with his family. Though he and Meghan were already in the UK for charity events, initially the Sussex's spokesperson announced the couple would travel to Scotland together, but plans mysteriously changed. According to reports, then Prince Charles asked Meghan to stay away, explaining that Kate Middleton wouldn't be attending either. This reasoning apparently pacified Harry's concerns about his wife's exclusion. Robert Hardman's biography, Charles III, New King, New Court, reveals that, contrary to previous belief, Catherine wasn't asked to stay home. She chose to remain in England to support her three children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, on their first day at Lambrook School. Catherine's decision was then cleverly used as justification to keep Meghan away from Balmoral. Charles, believing the Queen had days rather than hours left, wanted family members focused on their final goodbyes without petty squabbles. In his memoir Spare, Harry describes the tense conversation with his father. Then there was another call from Dad. He said I was welcome at Balmoral, but he didn't want her. He began explaining his reasoning, which was nonsensical and disrespectful, and I couldn't tolerate it. Never speak about my wife that way. He stammered, apologized, said he simply didn't want many people around. None of the other wives were coming. Catherine wasn't coming, he said, so Meg shouldn't come. Then that's all you needed to say. By mid-afternoon, no commercial flights to Aberdeen remained available. Harry chartered a private plane from Luton Airport, departing around 5:30 p.m. Tragically, he was still airborne when the Queen's death was announced at 6:30 p.m. Hardman's book notes that royal deaths typically prompt coordination between different royal households. However, a high-ranking Kensington Palace source revealed that Sussex aides never called William's camp that morning, despite having all the phone numbers. By this point, William had distanced himself from his brother, with no direct contact between them as the Queen died or in the days that followed. The author wrote, "Clearly, Prince William did not consider this the moment for the extremely difficult conversation he would have to have with his brother." When the Queen died at 3:10 p.m., only Charles, Camilla, and Princess Anne had seen her before her passing, as they were already in Scotland for previous engagements. However, only Anne was present at her mother's death, as Charles had momentarily stepped out to clear his mind. Buckingham Palace announced at 12:50 p.m. that William, Andrew, Edward, and Sophie had begun their journey to Scotland. But sadly, they arrived an hour after her death. Harry, still in flight when the announcement came, arrived to find his father and brother already gone. Relations between the brothers, already strained, deteriorated further in the months following the funeral. In December, Harry and Meghan released their Netflix documentary series, and in January 2023, the Duke published his revealing memoir, Spare. While both narratives contain few details from the time of the Queen's death, one wonders if Meghan's presence at Balmoral that day might have changed what stories were told. The events surrounding the Queen's death highlight the deep divisions within the royal family, divisions that continue to shape the monarchy under King Charles III. Thank you so much for watching this revealing look into one of the most significant moments in recent royal history. If you found this fascinating, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more insider royal stories. Share this video with your friends who love royal drama. I promise they'll be talking about it for days. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Meghan should have been allowed at Balmoral? We read every comment and love hearing your perspectives. Until next time, keep watching for more royal secrets revealed.